the pressure on recruitment, not just in technology, across every role across our portfolio now is the greatest I've seen it. You know, there are processes are, roles are taking longer to fill, big inflation in salaries and costs just to close candidates out, and having to move exceptionally quickly. I'm on the board of a marketplace business, and we are recruiting people from end to end in a day. So I think one of the big drivers is just making sure your process is exceptionally efficient, and that you're very, very clear about what you want. Because if you're not clear about what you want, you can't move quickly, and you're actually using the hiring process as a bit of discovery to refine what you want. And into this market right now, that's a recipe for failure. I think also actually having a really clear story about what you're building has always been important, and now that's as important as ever. And that can't just be in the CEO's head, that has to be in the people at every stage of the interview process. I mean, the balance of time we are spending selling versus buying has gone from maybe 10-15% to 30-40%, especially for senior hires, and maybe even more than 50% selling. And then you're using other means of assessment, so more referencing through your network, through third parties, so that when you're actually face to face with the candidates or on a screen with the candidates, you're selling the opportunity. But that is the number one thing we're talking about.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In fact, a number of the businesses in the Blenheim Chalcott portfolio have got some kind of social purpose at the core of what they're doing, and finding selling increasingly heavily on that has real value. A lot of people, as you said, Celia, have reassessed their life priorities and working for an organisation that they think is adding some value to the world versus just a route to earning money seems increasingly important. And one tool that has worked well is actually writing a pitch deck as part of the recruitment process. And when you invite a candidate to interview, you send them the pitch deck, which is pitching not the company to investors, but the company to employees, and why it's important. And that's increasingly part of the standard process.